My name's Joe Cottee. I'm Managing Director for Peak Pharmacy. We've been in business 43 years now. Myself and my siblings are now the second generation owners of the business. We have 134 community pharmacies across England. We employ about 1,500 people and we do about 1.5% of the prescription items dispensed across England through our estate. So as you can see, automation now plays a huge part in what we do in terms of freeing up staff capacity across our branch network and also supporting patients differently. We can reduce pressure on our staff across pharmacy network as well as our teams in warehouse, and ultimately we can offer a better patient journey for our patients. This was something that we concocted about 5 years ago now when we set out on this process, and I'm really pleased to say that everything now operational is being a huge benefit to both patients and staff within Peak Pharmacy.
Peak Pharmacy can deliver next day prescriptions, which also allows the stores to have more efficiencies, which allows the pharmacy to help the patients with other services to better patient safety.
I'm Daryl Dethick, Head of Business Transformation for Peak Pharmacy. So myself and Joe Cottee, our Managing Director, have worked on the project right from finding the site all the way through researching and finding the correct automation and then making sure we've got the processes all in place for the pharmacies as well. We merged 3 warehouses into one, so it was crucial for us that we hit the milestone dates that we'd got and that we went live on the dates that we'd planned, which we did manage to successfully do. Pack to Patient was one of the driving factors for us for the project overall, so that we could free up time in the pharmacies. So what we wanted to ensure was that the picking for Pack to Patient was as automated as possible and as seamless as possible. The software side was probably one of the biggest challenges because we had 4 separate software systems that we needed to integrate with. We spent a big chunk of time with the software engineering team working through what the integrations looked like and successfully then managed to implement and integrate all 4 of them systems fairly seamlessly. So for the WMS particularly, we needed to be sure that we could trace orders easily and trace stock through the warehouse, but also that replenishment was seamless so that we've got the maximum available stock at the pick face throughout the picking shift. The implementation and setup was a challenge for us initially because from the team's point of view, they've gone from a totally paper-based system and it was all new to everybody. So the early days we found really exciting but quite challenging, but we quickly got over that, and then hitting some of the milestones around the Christmas period for the volume of work we were putting through by far exceeded the expectations.
As a site lead for Knapp, my primary focus is to ensure that the automation is as reliable as possible and running as efficiently as possible. So as the site lead, I plan in all the maintenance tasks for the team to complete. This ensures that there's minimal downtime to the customer's operation. Planning in the maintenance is key to ensuring that we can deliver our maintenance target on a daily basis. This is done at the daily review meeting, where myself and the team stand with the customer and we'll plan the maintenance tasks in for the week.
When we set out on this journey, I viewed a number of different providers and we felt on the balance of things that Knapp was the best solution for the volume and the number of packs that we wanted to put through our hub. Obviously from multiple site visits, seeing the technology in use and building relationships with the team, it was quite apparent from the off that they were really keen to support us with our strategic plan, and I felt at that time that they would get us to where we needed to get to, which is where we are today.